God morgon.
Och min arla morgon, tidig var du, men med små, små steg så tog du dagen. Och min arla morgon som
Hello everybody, I'm back. It's been a while, maybe a year, maybe even more, I don't know. But I know one thing. I know that I bought this one 1.5 years ago, and that's a sign that I have too many products because I haven't used it yet. The Colgate shaving soap stick. Look at this one. I'm quite sure maybe it's been used sometimes because you see the foil is ripped off, but it looks very good and there's a lot left. I'm gonna try this one today. It will be very exciting, and we're gonna go as vintage as I can. I've also bought a Matador Swedish razor, and this is in mint condition. It's in a very nice condition. I hope you can see. Knurling, no rust or anything. I recently cleaned it. So, and I think I have 2 or 3 other Matadors, but this one is a little bit special because I take this one off and this piece is still there. And as I said, we're gonna go old school, so I'm gonna use a Chic Ultra. You can't get those anymore. I'm gonna get yeah. There we go. The Chic. I remember my father, he always used Chic razor blades. And I got the flickering light as always. Really bad condition, I know. But that's the way I do my reviews. And some jazz from the Danish P8 channel in the background. Okay, I'm almost ready to go. I found myself some new shaving routine. I use a big bowl of water now. I don't rinse with the tap because I think the shaving soap can be a little bit cloggy, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to clog the sink and the pipes. I'm gonna go bore brush with my Zenit, no synthetic here, because could this soap be about 40 years old? I'm just guessing. And 40 years back in time, they didn't have any synthetic brushes, did they? I don't think so. So, I'm gonna rinse now. I got a 2 or 3 days growth. I'm gonna rinse and I'm gonna use my Colgate shaving soap stick. This will be so fun. Okay? Okay, here we go. I rinsed in very hot water now. I'm gonna dip this one. And I'm gonna do like this. Colgate. Well, big in toothpaste. Big toothpaste brand. Maybe they once were a big shaving soap brand as well. Oh, kind of flowery smell. Very nice. Very nice smell. I didn't expect that. I was expecting more kind of soapy, if you know what I mean. Soapy scent. well, you never know what you get. And as I said, well, I got too many products. Maybe you know about that. I'm gonna do like this as well. I am afraid, I'm so afraid that this one will get lost from the soap. So I'm using this one very carefully, and I'm holding at the stick, not the plastic handle. Okay, are we ready to lather up? I think so. I'm gonna fix my camera a little bit so you can see like that. Sorry about the moaning, but I'm like because I love this so much. How you all been? Still shaving? Still wet shaving? Still buying products? I try not to buy so much, but well, I think I manage well. I usually more buy well, used stuff. Because we have this Facebook community, Våtrakning Wet Shaving Sweden. You can buy and sell. Oh, this is great lather. Really great lather. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry about the flickering light. Well, what's happening lately in my life? I started working again. I've got 79 6-year-old kids, and I'm gonna learn every name of. I've been working with them. We started school 4 days ago. I think I know the name of, well, 20 kids so far. But it will take time. It will take some time. This is going very easy. Very easy. And the Matador razor glides so easy, so smooth. Goes well with the chic blade. Well, it's Saturday today here in Sweden, and well, I was up early this morning bird watching at the Sandemars Nature Reservate. There wasn't so many birds out there, but I saw a few. I saw greater strandpiper, and that's I think it's a very nice bird with its different colors, brown, black and white. And I also read about them. They are the males. They are traveling 800 kilometers when they are flying south from Sweden in the winter. So they fly down to Spain and Portugal, but the females, they don't fly so long. They stop in France, and then when it's summer here in Sweden, they come back and they meet up again, probably going for dates, making eggs. I haven't done so much music actually. Well, I am recording some lyrics and vocals, and I have been asked to sing in an album with a guy who's called Pat Jörliden. He's doing a heavy metal album. I haven't been singing hard rock for a very long time, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. If it works, then it works. And if it doesn't work, well then I tried. This is going really smooth. I got a nick there. that's nothing. What am I gonna do the rest of this day? Well, first of all, I'm gonna take some more chocolate. I was almost said. Soap. Colgate shaving soap stick. Oh, this is so nice. Great soap. Really. Well, I've been looking a lot at football. Allsvenskan, the Swedish football league. And I'm a great Hammarby fan. They're in second place and it's very tight. Very tight. Now, some more water on this brush. That's fun. And I recently came home from 4 weeks vacation with my wife. We were in Denmark. I don't know if I've done any review since I was in New Zealand visiting my daughter and her family. We were there in February and April, but I don't think I've done any review since that. That was a nice visit as well. We were there for 3 weeks. And they live on the island Waiheke outside Auckland. And they have recently bought a house in an area called the Rocky Bay. And they live just in a nature reservate. So I was sitting there on the terrace with my binoculars and with a Victoria bitter and just looking at all the birds, and especially the kakas, the brown parrots. They were big and they were alarming. They were screaming. You could immediately hear when they were approaching, when they were coming. What more plans do I have? Well, I'm 64 now, and I'm thinking of that. I don't want to work full time for so long. It would be nice to maybe work half time. So next year when I'm being 65, I will look up at the opportunity to do that. Just work half days. It would be nice, really nice. I can exercise, I can play some music, I can go bird watching. I can shave, of course. I can shave. I can shave now as well. Well, this was a really nice shave, I think. Is it possible that I don't have to do so much more than this? I've got myself a problem since, it's more than half a year. I got myself a frozen shoulder. Some of you may know what that is. I got a shoulder who is aching, and when I move the shoulder in different ways, it hurts so bad. I can work with my shoulder, I can lift. But when I'm sleeping and when I'm looking at TV or something, sitting with my computer, and when I'm still, I just have to move a little bit. And when I'm eating sometimes, holding the fork in my right hand, it hurts so much that I'm almost shaking. I've been to physiotherapy and acupuncture and shockwave treatment in Denmark and in Sweden, but it doesn't help. But if you Google up frozen shoulder, then you'll see. So I assume that maybe some of you have got frozen shoulder as well. It's not funny, and I think it's a symptom that you get when you are getting a little bit older, like me. I'm 64, as I said before, and but it says that it will disappear, but it could take up to 2 years. I don't want to wait so long, so that's not so funny. I've done some new routines when I'm shaving. I think in my last review or something, I told you that I try not to rinse so much after I have shaved, so I can have some of the soap still on my skin. I got the scent and the lubrication. I have to. This was a really nice razor, and why can't we buy the Colgate shaving soap stick anymore? So I'm just gonna dry with a towel like this. And I'm glad that you are looking at this review. I still got some followers. I don't know if you follow me and look at my reviews. They come once a year maybe. As I said, I'm gonna go a little bit old school. I didn't have any old balm, so I'm using this one. This is quite neutral. Hasn't got so much scent. No alcohol, sensitive skin. That will do, I think. This was a really good shave. A really good vintage kind of shave. It's very fun to use old stuff, I think. Very fun. And the aftershave, well, I don't have any old Menon or Skin Bracer or old Spice or old Brute, but I have this one. It's a German tobacco scent, and I am using that one together with the Habana from Northern Macedonia, and I actually mix them. So that's what I'm gonna do now, because both of them have some kind of tobacco scent. Behind the ears. Ah, nice. Nice. And then some Habana as well, okay? Thank you for being with me. I really like this mix. And my wife, she likes it as well. Thank you for watching. It has been so fun, and I'm so glad that I bought this one for 50 Swedish crown on Tradera. I'm gonna use it more. And as I said before, a flourish scent, which is really, really nice. Let's be careful with that one. And the Matador, really nice razor, and it went well with the chic blade. And of course, Italian boar brush. It should be boar. Now we have diving into the vintage stuff. Thank you so much for being with me. I don't know when we will see each other again, but until then, you take care of yourself. Promise me. But don't buy too many products. Goodbye everybody. Hi.
Min hala morgon som du strålar. Du ger oss regn, sol, moln och vindar. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na.